Good morning, everyone. In a market that's changing as fast as ours, operational discipline isn't just a buzzword for us, it's our core strategy. Today, I want to walk you through how that very discipline has really defined our performance this year, and more importantly, how it's setting us up for what's next.
So let's start by just being honest about the landscape we're operating in. It's not 2023 anymore. The past year has brought some pretty significant shifts, both in what our customers want and in the broader economic picture.
Look, we've faced some real headwinds. There's no question about that. Demand for EVs has cooled off, and we're seeing major policy changes that affect our business. But I want to be very clear. Our approach has not been to just react. We've been making deliberate, data-driven adjustments to strategically position ourselves for this new reality. Our disciplined approach really begins with one of our most critical assets, our inventory. We don't see this as just stock sitting in a lot. We view it as a strategic tool we can leverage. $14.5 billion. Now, for some, a number like that looks like a liability on a balance sheet. For us, it's a huge strategic advantage. This inventory means we can meet customer demand right now for our most profitable ICE vehicles, and it gives us a crucial buffer against any supply chain hiccups. This slide really puts our approach into sharp contrast with a key competitor. While their strategy seems to be focused on accelerating turnover, often through price cuts, we're playing a different game. We're focused on stability and profitability. Our inventory is there to serve a diverse customer base, making sure we have the right vehicle ready, whatever that might be. And this disciplined approach doesn't stop with inventory. It extends right into our physical assets. Let's take a look at how we're optimizing our massive manufacturing footprint. Our 50 plants right here in the US give us a manufacturing footprint that is, frankly, unmatched. The real power here isn't just the scale, it's the flexibility. It gives us the ability to pivot production based on what customers are actually buying, whether that's an EV or a V8 truck. And let's put some numbers to that scale. Our net property value sits at $51.7 billion, with annual depreciation of $6.9 billion. What this really tells you is that we are leveraging a mature, efficient capital structure, one that's been built over decades, to power an incredibly adaptable production machine. Okay, so optimizing our assets naturally leads to the third pillar of our strategy, making sure our capacity is strategically aligned with market demand. This is where our discipline is probably the most visible to the outside world. And we've been very direct and transparent about this. This quote is pulled straight from our public filings. We are stating for the record our commitment to aligning our EV capacity with what the market is telling us right now. This is capital discipline in action, plain and simple. So here are the decisive actions we've taken based on that philosophy. 1. We've realigned EV capacity to avoid overproduction. 2. We've refocused our AV efforts away from cruise and toward personal vehicles, which we see as a more direct path to market. And 3. We are investing $5 billion to strengthen our highly profitable ICE portfolio. Each of these is a pragmatic, deliberate act of capital allocation. When you put all of this together, this disciplined approach has put us in a real position of strength. So let's talk for a moment about what that means for our path forward. Our strategy is crystal clear. We are balancing our incredibly profitable ICE portfolio with smart, disciplined, and demand-driven investments in our EV future. We're not chasing headlines. We are building a resilient, profitable business that's designed to win, no matter what the market looks like. The operational discipline that we've shown has built an incredibly solid foundation. So now, the question for this room is how we build on it. How do we leverage this stability and this strategic flexibility to drive maximum shareholder return in 2026 and beyond? I'm very much looking forward to our discussion.